Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. Please subscribe to our videos on YouTube and like this video if you find it useful. This is a review of the AVI-8 Hawker Harrier II AV-4040 collection. And these are different versions within the AV-4040 collection. And within the Hawker Harrier II, there's a bunch of different watches that are all sort of, well, they're all pilot watches. Some have quartz movements, some have mechanical movements. I tend to like the ones that are a little bit more on the legible side, a little bit more simple, and those are the two AV-4040s. So this watch begins as a relatively large, I wouldn't call it a vintage style. It has a mixture of modern and vintage elements. Pilot watch. It's 47 millimeters wide in steel. And the thing that I think I should say sort of from the outset is these are two budget watches. So these are ones that come with relatively low prices, which again, at the, these are each about $230. In this price point, there's definitely a lot of options, so I like to find the ones that are fun. Each of these watches comes with two straps. So there's this strap that has sort of nylon fabric interior part with the sort of outer part there, the color. You'll either love this style or hate it, or you can put it on one of the included colorful NATO style straps that comes with it, or you can get sort of any number of strap options. I remember I reviewed an AVI-8 watch a couple years ago that was slightly smaller, also pilot style watch, and I said to myself, really nice watch, you can make it look a lot better, with your own strap. What's interesting about these two watches is even though they're essentially the same watch, different dials, but other little details. Notice that the hands are different. This version with the black dial has totally white colored hands that offer, I think, slightly optimized legibility, whereas the hands on this blue dial have white centers where the lume is, but the outside of them is brushed steel. So again, you can see that the difference of hands, it's not significant, but you definitely have a different look there. This blue on the dial is meant to be matte colored. It has a little bit of a distracting texture depending on the light, but you can see that there's some depth to the dial, so it's not totally flat. And this blue one has this sort of red accents. And again, if you're feeling blue and you want to do that, that's definitely a nice color. This black with orange accents one is definitely going to be a little bit more of the popular option here. Let's take this watch off. Again, it's 47 millimeters wide, and it's cool that even at this price point you have an exhibition case back window inside the watch. Very simple, just a Miyota automatic movement, but you have hand winding as well, so it's not the most basic ones, but it is a Japanese automatic movement, so mechanical, but again, not super expensive. Let's put this larger one on with the orange NATO strap there. Sometimes NATO straps are really a pain to put on. This is like embarrassing, showing you how I'm putting this strap on. Okay, there we go. I'm really getting a little tired of NATO straps. It's been so popular for so long, and it's not that big of a deal, but there's a lot of drawbacks, and one of them is the extra strap length, which always upsets me because you have to tuck it in there, which looks silly. But this black version on the orange strap has a cool fashionability to it, along with a lot of legibility. So I think they did an overall good job on this. Again, here's the retail price is like $680, but this is one of those brands where no one is buying the retail price. They're buying it through a retailer such as Amazon for a quote-unquote discounted price, but in this instance, the street price is the real price. So it's about $230, $240 is the street, but normal price. It's not the sale price for a watch like this. Simple, but I think that AVI-8 does a really good job with the componentry and the materials that they're using. And even though the Hawker Harrier II name is difficult to say, I'm glad it's right there on the dial. So again, this is the Hawker Harrier II AV-4040 collection. This one happens to be the AV-4040-1. Price is about $240. A lot of bang for your buck, but you might want to go out there and choose your own strap for this nice, large-sized, modern/vintage pilot-style watch. You can see the full review on aBlogtoWatch. Thanks.